Well, welcome to the video. Sorry it's been so long, but let's just break it down and get into it. So, if you've been living under a rock for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, you've probably noticed that Disney Plus is out and it's just kind of dominating every streaming service right now. It seems like the only people that are still left on Netflix and like are committed to Netflix are just kind of people that don't have nostalgia for Disney. So that's kind of Disney's problem is right now they don't have a whole lot of new shows besides The Mandalorian, which is actually pretty good. But it's just super family friendly and it just really focuses on your childhood and the nostalgia factor, kind of like I said here, just to, be like, oh my God, I'm watching Boy Meets World again, or I'm watching, Sweet Life on Deck, something crazy like that. So I actually think Netflix did something really smart. A lot of people are calling it like desperate, not a wise decision and things like that. But I mean, what are you gonna do to battle Netflix? Like you go out and get the sickest cartoon. No, I don't want to say Cartoon Network because it's not Cartoon Network, but it's a cartoon channel. Like their cartoons easily compete with Disney's, I believe. Because they got SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Invader Zim. I mean, they got all kinds of Cat Dog, the show with the beavers. Like they got all kinds of cartoons to compete with Disney, and I think it's great that Nickelodeon and Netflix made this deal because now they can bring back some of those old shows. They can redo them, continue them. I would like to see a lot of live action shows from them. Well, maybe not a lot. Maybe just Avatar. That would be pretty dope to see a live action Avatar that's actually good and not the movie from back in the day, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. But yeah, I think they purchased them. I think Netflix purchased the rights for like 200 million or something, which is not as much as I would think it would be. I figured it'd be way more than that, especially since like SpongeBob is just so crazy and they're still even making movies about it. I didn't even know people really watched it. I don't even know if they make new episodes. But yeah, so if Disney Plus, because like they have short shows coming out, they have a bunch of Marvel shows coming out. I'm sure they have some originals they're kind of working on, but their whole thing is like family friendly. So if you don't want family friendly content, like you're not going to go there. So once Disney starts putting out these new shows, Netflix will probably take a huge hit because it'll be a bunch of Marvel shows and they all tied to the movies. So like, I don't know, 1 billion people are going to want to see that. And so for Netflix to compete with that, I think they also need to maybe purchase some more stuff. I would almost say go and get the Cartoon Network rights if they'll do it, because I mean you got all kinds of shows like that, like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Adventure Time. I mean Codename Kids Next Door. Tom and Jerry was on it forever. You could even go back that far and grab freaking Tom and Jerry. Like Cartoon Network has so much stuff. Teen Titans, you could do all kinds of stuff with that. And if they had Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, I think they would be able to actually beat Disney because they have a lot of nostalgia, and then they also are able to make their own content, and it can be like rated PG-13 or R or however high Netflix goes. But yeah, so that would be able to compete with those Disney shows that are all probably PG-13 at the most. I mean, I haven't seen anything that's higher than that. Like The Mandalorian is, I don't think it's that high. I think it's just probably just PG, honestly. I mean, like I know people die and shit, but it is what it is. But so yeah, I mean, I know if whoever makes a deal with Netflix, like their views for their television, like on like cable and stuff, their views are going to go down. Probably a lot, because everybody will be like, oh, I'm just going to go stream it so I don't have any ads, and then it's just going to be way better. But I think that's what they got to do, because I bet with Disney Plus, I haven't looked at the numbers, but I bet with Disney Plus, all those people, like just anybody that has cable in general, like I bet all those networks' ratings are just dropping hard because everybody's so excited over the Disney Plus and being able to watch all those shows that they couldn't watch before. So yeah, I guess that's probably what this video is about, is how Netflix could probably beat Disney if they get Cartoon Network and then they just continue to make their own like adult friendly 20-year-old to like 40-year-old friendly shows, you know, like the main people streaming, because there's no like 10-year-old that's buying subscriptions. You know, you gotta hit those people that have the job, so that way they keep getting it and getting it for their kids, so they'll have that nostalgia and those kids shows from the Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. But yeah, I really think it would be good. I think that's how they could do it. I mean, if you disagree, please let me know. Give me any advice or like or dislike, or fucking, I don't know, watch it twice, freaking block the video, report me, I don't care. But yeah, this was quick. Thanks for listening.